After this, we're going to talk about addition. So let's say we've got this big number here, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8, 7, 6, 5. We're going to add these two numbers together. The classical way to do this is that 8 plus 5, well, that's 13, so carry the 1. 1 plus 7 is 8, plus 6 is 14, carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7, 7 plus 7 is 14, carry the 1. 1 plus 5 is 6, 6 plus 8 is 14. Which solves the problem. It works every time. It's pretty straightforward. But the problem with that is you're changing the problem as you go. You're doing things, you're doing math in your head that isn't on the page. So we've got here 8 plus 5 is 13. We're writing a 3 here. We got 13 in the head, but we're only writing 3. We're splitting that and putting it up here. Now we got 1 plus 7. Well, that's 8. Well, there's no 8 right here. I got to keep that 8 in my head and then add 6 to it. So while I'm looking at 1, 7, and 6, I'm adding 8 and 6. And that gives me 14, which I only write the 4, carry the 1, so now I've got to split a number. And so there's a lot going on that's different between what I'm seeing, what I'm writing, and what I'm thinking about in my head. So let's see if there's a better way to do this. So let's start from the beginning here. Okay, so now we've got 8 plus 5, well that's 13. 7 plus 6, well that's 13. 6 plus 7, that's 13. 5 plus 8, also 13. So now the problem didn't change at every point. I was adding two numbers. I was not pulling any numbers in my head that were different that were on the page. And so now I've got 8 plus 5, that's 13, 13, 13, and 13. And now, just go down to columns 3. This drops. 1 plus 3 is 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. 1 plus 3 is 4. And then 1 drops down. We get the same answer, except at every point along this problem, our eyes, our brain, and our hands were all on the same page, which made it a lot easier. So we didn't change the problems. We weren't scribbling up here, losing track of what we're doing, and getting confused by our own handwriting. We were able to write things down as we completed them without having to split things and everything else. And so it just neatly comes together, and at no point did we ever add more than 2 digits together at one time. Okay, so let's go back to the beginning with this problem. So for addition, we added the two numbers together. We just wrote down the number as we got it. Our eyes, brain, and hands were all on the same page throughout the problem. Now we're going to do multiplication. So we changed one sign. Now instead of adding these numbers, we're going to multiply them. 8 times 5 is 40. 7 times 6 is 42. 6 times 7 is 42. 5 times 8 is 40. Now it looks exactly identical to the way that we were adding large numbers together. At no point did we work with 2-digit numbers. It was all single-digit math. For addition, it's single-digit addition. For multiplication, it's single-digit multiplication. Now, when we get to the bottom of the problem, we simply add the vertical columns just like we did in the addition problem, and we're only adding 2 digits at a time. We never have to add more than 2 single-digit numbers. So we got 0, 4 plus 2 is 6, 4 plus 2 is 6, 4 plus 0 is 4, and 4. And we have our answer. And so now you've tied multiplication and addition together using the same process except for one simple change at the beginning, where instead of adding them together, we multiply them.